Imagine a world where your future is sealed the moment you're born, where the internet is a distant dream, and if your grandfather made a mistake, you and your children will pay the price. Welcome to North Korea, a country where the concept of thought crime is terrifyingly real. If you even think something against the dictator, you could simply disappear. Today, we're pulling back the curtain that this hermit kingdom has drawn in front of the world. In the current era, North Korea is changing, but will this change bring freedom, or even more fear? Until 1945, Korea was one nation. But after World War II, it was split into two. The North was managed by the Soviet Union and the South by the USA. This is where the Kim dynasty began. First, Kim Il-sung, then Kim Jong-il, and now, Kim Jong-un. North Korea operates on a system called Songbun. It's essentially a caste system based on your perceived loyalty to the regime. The core class are the most loyal. The elites, the wavering class, are those viewed with suspicion, and the hostile class are those whose ancestors were considered traitors or were religious. These people are given the worst jobs and are forbidden from living in the capital city, Pyongyang. Do you think you can get any haircut you want? Not a chance. In North Korea, there are only about 15 to 20 government-approved hairstyles. And the biggest twist: no one is allowed to have the same haircut as Kim Jong-un. The local fashion police patrol the streets. If you're caught wearing blue jeans, or if your clothes look too Western, they might cut your clothes right there or force you to pay a fine. Making an international call without permission can get you executed. Their calendar isn't the one we use. Their judge calendar starts from Kim Il-sung's birth year, 1912. There's only one state-run TV channel, which praises the leader 24/7, and mourning on the anniversary of a leader's death is mandatory. If you're not seen crying, you could be sent to a labor camp. In the 1990s, North Korea suffered a horrific famine known as the Arduous March. Estimates suggest that anywhere from 500,000 to 2 million people starved to death. The situation was so dire that people began eating frogs, grass, and even rats to survive. While the entire country was starving, the dictator poured all the money into developing nuclear weapons. Even today, more than 60% of the population lives below the poverty line, where a person's monthly salary might only afford them 7 to 8 kilograms of corn. The most heart-wrenching story is that of Shin Dong-hyuk. He's perhaps the only person known to have been born in and escaped from Camp 14, a high-security political prison, in Camp 14. Children are taught that their blood is tainted because their parents were traitors. At the age of 13, Shin overheard his mother and brother planning to escape. He reported them to a guard, just for a little extra food. He then watched with his own eyes as his mother was hanged and his brother was shot. This is the law of guilt by association. One person's mistake brings ruin upon 3 generations. But is Kim Jong-un's grip on power loosening? Yes. And the biggest reason for this is the jangmadang, or the black markets. When the government failed to provide food in the 90s, North Korean women started setting up their own markets. Today, these markets drive the country's real economy. Through these markets, USB drives and DVDs are smuggled in from China, filled with South Korean dramas and Hollywood movies. When the youth saw how much better life was for people in South Korea, the image of their leader as a god began to shatter. Now, there is less fear and more resentment. The story of North Korea teaches us a powerful lesson: the value of freedom. We often take our own liberties for granted. But there is a corner of the world where even wearing a pair of blue jeans is an act of rebellion. Will North Korea be free in the next 10 years, or will this cycle of fear continue? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and if you found this video insightful, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Weston Pillar. History, documentary, news.